We had certain things like Nirman or even the early startups that came in. Like they were like my seniors who had built Aether Energy or Detect Technology, Planis, and so on. But that really gives you this idea that even as a student, you can build your own company. Hi, I'm Divanshu. I graduated from IIT Madras in 2019. I was in the dual degree batch of mechanical engineering, and currently I run a company called Solinas Integrity Private Limited, which works on robotics and digitization of assets for water and sanitation. We are a deep tech climate tech company solving for the problem of water leakages, condition assessment, and elimination of manual scavenging. The first product that is in the pipeline segment, we have a hardware and software led approach to solve for pipeline management, elimination of leaks, and reduction of contamination in the water. So we have a crawler robot that goes inside pipelines as small as 90 mm in diameter to understand the internal defects of the pipeline. We also have a software system that essentially digitizes the layer of the pipeline as and when we do the inspection. The other product that we have is for this problem of manual scavenging. So we have developed a robot called HomoSep that goes inside septic tanks and manholes and essentially desludges the hard sludge that is there in the bottom of the tank and then sucks it out, stores it into a pump place, and then transports it to the nearby STP or FSTP, which are the treatment plants for sewer lines and fecal sludge. It was in my final year project that I met Professor Prabhu and Professor Krishnan, and I asked them to give me something that was worth solving, and they introduced me to this problem, and I really felt that that was something that connected with me. I was working on this robot to clean septic tanks, and the whole thought about building solinas came. IIT Madras played a very important role, especially the whole deep tech ecosystem that exists in the sort of Insti really helped us a lot. I think the whole aspect of working in something which was deep tech came from because I was seeing a lot of work happening around. The first and foremost thing that is really good at IIT Madras is the Center for Innovation. Like people right from the first year go to this center. This is a very unorganized center that is there. So there are student-run clubs. You don't get any academic credit for that, but people just love building. And really the tagline of this Center for Innovation is walk in with an idea and walk out with a product, right? So if you have an idea that you can pitch to a club, associates, and so on, and you can essentially start working on a project. You get funding for that. You can build your own team. So there's a lot of learning on building things there. People really, like students in their first, second years, really spend their entire night doing something in Center for Innovation. There was institutional support in terms of funding to develop a project like this. And then when we thought about actually building a company, so Incubation Cell, which is part of the IIT Madras Research Park, really helped us a lot by connecting us with mentors, connecting us with industries, getting us a lot of early feedback that was required. In fact, IIT Madras also had this program of GDC, which is from the Gopalakrishnan Deshpande Center, and they did a customer discovery program for us where we went and met around 100 customers, potential customers that we would have, and that opened up a lot of insights for us in terms of how do you think about problem solving from a customer level. So that ecosystem really helps in evangelizing about the technology and the work that we are doing.